and welcome back to Ohio Richlands. So we have a contract first thing this morning here on field 16 for the sprayer that we just purchased yesterday. So it's going to be making some money already. I think the contract's about $12,000 in total. Obviously we do have the cost of herbicide, which was, we've got 3,000 litres. I can't remember the actual amount it cost yesterday when we bought it with the sprayer, but it's our first contract for it. It literally came through this morning, or not long ago actually, should I say. We did finish off baling up our own field 17, so it is ready for the telehandler to go and grab them later on. But the rain is coming soon, so I want to get this job finished off. And there is another contract, I can't remember which field, it should be flashing on the display, field 18 I think it is. That is a fertilizing contract, so I don't think I'm going to put liquid fertilizer in this. I think I'm just going to use the little tractor, and we are going to use the geospread for that one with solid fertilizer. Not too sure what we're going to get done today. I don't want to spend it all doing contracts, so we'll check up on the animals later on. We do need to move flour. I did mean to do that in the last episode, but we got caught up with doing everything else that we forgot about it. So we've got to move flour today as well. See if there's any cakes. Let's get them. So I think we're just going to check the cakes every day, or every second day if we can, and just take them straight to the best sell point regardless of how low or high the price is. We just need to get rid of them. We are still thinking about a spinnery and an oil mill, and just to keep up, because the clothes factory is really eating through the fabric pallets, and the spinnery can't produce fabric quick enough, even though we have an enormous amount of wool coming through. There is another thing I thought about doing as well, and that was another cow barn. It does take a while for the cows we need to do our field as well, actually. Looking at that, we've got weeds there. We could probably do that later on today. Yeah, so the cow barn, it was 240 animals, so it is a large cow barn. There is a feed-in robot option as well, because obviously it doesn't take too much time doing the animals we've got. We've only got 40 cows, and if we've got 240, we're not going to buy 240 though. We'll only buy maybe about 100, maybe 120, and then obviously as they reproduce, we're going to get more cows, and then we'll be at the limit, and we'll hopefully be at the point where we'll be selling them every couple of months. We'll be selling a set. I'm not sure the best way to work it to do that. If we're going to buy 20 one month, buy another 20 and do it like that. So effectively when we reach 240 animal capacity, we should be selling a load of 20 every month to keep the new ones coming in, the new calves. That's the plan, but it's $500 and something thousand, and obviously we need all this. That's an awkward bit of the field here. And we need all of this productions. There's no word of any of them coming to town, at least not what I've heard between the local farmers and some of the residents here. So it looks like if we want an oil mill, we have to provide our own. And the spinnery, there's no word of it being upgraded or changed or expanding or anything either. So anything production wise, I think we are going to have to buy if we need it. But we still have the $1 million loan, and none of it has been paid off yet. So big decisions. It was probably a gamble getting that field in front of us there, but hopefully it pays off. But anyway, that's enough talking just now. Let's get into this episode. We'll get this field done, get the other one fertilized. We'll probably nip down to our field and get it done with this herbicide as well just now. The other field fertilized, check on the animals, sort the flour out, and see if there's any cake. So let's get on with it. I really don't think you could get much better than that. 10 litres left, and that is the field done. I'm pretty sure it's done. We'll quickly check. Hey, where are we? Weeding. Yeah, it is done. So not a lot left there, but since we're down here, we are going to go and grab some more herbicide. I think maybe one would potentially do it. Yeah, I think we'll just buy one. There's no other contracts that we need as yet. I could just use this in our field, but yeah, we'll go and grab one herbicide just now, do our field here, then anything left stays in the sprayer. We'll take that back up to the farm, then swap into the fertilizer spreader. So we'll go and get this done quickly, and we'll see you in a minute for a little time lapse of our field and getting other contracts done. Well, it's the rain really coming on now, but we've got 800 litres of cake sitting in the shed. I forgot about them. So this is the best sell point just now. Just get them sold, $2,856, and now, hopefully before everything gets soaked through, we're going to go and get that flour sorted out now. Right, we'll meet you down there. Well, it's now the second day in September. There wasn't much else to do yesterday. We're going to feed the animals today instead. So we just jumped into today. We've got a big job on this morning. Probably open this door. Yeah, because it was chucking down with rain yesterday, we decided the best course of action wasn't to sort the bales out and then put them away. We just threw them all in here, dumped the telehandler, and then went to bed. That's why we're up now. It is just after 5 o'clock in the morning, so quite a bit earlier start than usual. But we've got this to do today, so quite a big job. We'll get on this first thing. But for now, we're going to check contracts. Oh, right. So I need to manually add in the contracts we did yesterday because I didn't take the money for them. But I remember, because I have it under recording, field 18 was fertilizing $5,424 and spraying field 16 with herbicide $12,530. So I need to add that in manually. We'll do that in just a minute. Let's check the store. That's still here, the grape machine. There is a header, but we don't need it. A small tractor, yep, and a big case steger. Well, we're not going to use that on this farm because it's pretty much John Deere. Right, later on we're going to feed the animals and get fertilizer down in our field, field 17, because we just cut that for hay. So I would imagine it's going to need some fertilizer cover. Yep, it's down to the first stage, and field 13 is the second stage, so that's perfect. So that's for later on. We did activate bread as well, because bread is worth a bit of money. Because we're making so much flour, as you can see here, the flour, we've got 32,000 litres of flour, and only 5,000 litres of sugar, almost 4,000 of milk, 5,000 of eggs, 2,100 of butter, and 1,600 of strawberries. Way too much flour since it uses equal parts of everything to make one cake. So we're going to start making bread because it only requires flour. And it's still worth a bit of money, so we can hopefully hold on to the bread a bit. Try and make a little bit of money off of that. We've stopped clothes productions because there's only 21 litres of fabric left, and we need to go down to move the fabric pallet, which should be down there, over to the tailor shop. We've still got 43,500 litres of wool as well, plus whatever's here today. Let's have a quick check on that. They've got none for some reason, and they've got none. They should have something. Let's just quickly run around and check. Yeah, there's a full pallet and a bit there. Why is it reading none? Yeah, there's heaps of wool there. Huh. I don't know what's happening there then. Oh well, the eggs are reading 0 as well. That's odd. There's definitely eggs. There's about 11,000 last night before we went to sleep. Because I quickly checked up everything we need to do. Yeah, there's heaps of eggs. Look at that. Oh yeah. Right, that's a job for later on. The cows, we need to try and get... See, this is where we need the slurry tank. Because we've got 74,000 litres, and it's once it gets to 100,000, that's us kind of ran out of room. But we need the slurry tank in here, but it's either about 70,000 or the bigger one's about... Is it just under $100,000? So... I think we're just going to have to wait this one out until we pay a bit of the loan. Oh, we've still got wool in here as well. Yeah, we need the slurry tank, but we need a new spinneray to process the wool, and yeah, not ideal. But yeah, we're going to get through this. Right, I'm going to do a little time lapse of this, get this all stacked up relatively neatly, and get them put away. And then get the animals fed and then see if there's anything else to do for today. Well, that's $17,954, as you can see in the top right there. We had an issue with the contracts. I don't know what happened, but they disappeared and we completed them. So $12,540, $30 was for spraying the herbicide on field 16. And then $5,424 was for fertilizing field 18. We've still got that potato contract and a rolling contract, which we may well do. Field 27, that's that big one there. We might actually do that. First, we need to fertilize field 17. Yep, there's only one stage because we've just cut it. So we'll fertilize field 17. We also need to fertilize field 14. There's nothing on there. So we need to do that as well. Field 13 is fully fertilized, that's good. We'll leave 15 just now because there's nothing in there at the moment, not until next year. Animals, we need to get them some feed. They're okay for straw and total mix ration just now. Slurry is getting up there, so I'm going to have to think about something. I don't want to rent the distributor again because that's $5,000. I need to store it because we are planning to get more cows. I think we can get 80 in that pen and we've only got 40, so we're they should be, when they reproduce, in 18 months, so there should be 20 coming in very soon. They're actually okay. I thought I had to feed the animals. I've maybe done it. I've maybe done it off camera. They could, in fact, they don't need water just yet either, do they? The eggs, we've got plenty of eggs, so we might sell that today. Let's have a quick check on egg prices. Just over $1,000, so yeah, October's a really good time. What are we in? September? Yep, so it's the second day in September. We could leave the eggs till tomorrow, but I think if we shuffle them about so that they don't, they can actually keep producing them, I think that would be best. Yeah, we've still got room for 2 pallets, but it's not going to take long to make that 2 pallets. There's one and a bit there. There's quite a lot over there. It's this pen here. It's only 4,000 litres. Oh, there maybe isn't that much then. Right, but for now, yeah, I think we're just going to move the eggs about. Probably just leave them in here, to be honest. I can't remember. I think they do spawn, actually. What else is there to do? We can take these down to the bakery. And then we can take to sell, because we're not holding on to these just now. Quick check on price. Where is it? There we go. Lettuce. 1,100 is the best price, and 8.79 really low. It doesn't really increase much tomorrow, so yeah, we could sell that today. Yeah, right, we're going to go down and check for clothes as well. And we'll take this tractor, I think. I know it's a bit slower, but we've got the forks on the front for a reason, so we may as well use it. Right, where is my low loader? Where is the low loader, actually? I don't know. We've lost the trailer. I can't remember what I was doing with it last, because it's been a couple of real-time days since doing the last clip you've just seen. Oh, it's in here. It's still got things on it, I think. It should still have a couple of pallets of chocolate. Oh, we have cake in here as well. Cake, chocolate, we've got a couple of pallets of chocolate, 2 clothes. We have lettuce as well, we need to get rid of that. Yeah. So we're going to have to take this out and move out of the way. So all of that strawberries, I think, should be able to go into our production. Where are we? Because we're making bread as well now, because it doesn't really make much cake, and bread's quite a good price. Because it only uses flour, and we have plenty of flour compared to everything else. I don't think it's going to take all the strawberries. I'll take it all. In fact, we'll load up all the strawberries, we'll load up the lettuce, that pallet of cake as well, and whatever we don't put in with strawberries, we're just going to sell, because it's not going to get through all that really quickly. We could also take a pallet of eggs down with us. In fact, we could just max the bakery out. We could get another couple of pallets of sugar. Yeah, let's activate the sugar, and we need butter as well, so we'll activate that, see if we can get a couple of pallets of them for tomorrow. I need to move a fabric pallet, which there should be, over. We still need a spinnery and we need a tailor shop. It's really all mounting up. Now it seems to me like we should have put that field we bought, the $500,000. Whoa, we should have invested that money into productions. That's what it looks like now, but if you don't take the gamble, you will never know. Right, I'll do a little time lapse. We'll get this loaded up and taken over. This is going to take me a minute to do because it's the forks. For some reason I don't like using them. They're just not the same as the telehandler. Could never get it right. Well, that's obviously way too high. That's not right. Yeah, I don't. Oh, that's why. I thought it was right down. There we go. That's why I hate using these. Right, can we grab all four? We can. No. You're not going to lift all four. Right, okay. We could have gotten a weight as well for the back of this. Well, it's going to lift two, so that'll do us. Right, we'll get this done. That's enough speaking, I think. And we've still got wool in there. Oh, this is just... it's getting to the point now that we don't have time for contracts, which, I mean, is good, but it's good to keep the money coming in as well. Right, we'll get this loaded up. I'll probably just jump straight to down at the... Whoa, what's happening? No, no, no. Yeah, so we'll see you down at the little area of the industrial area down the bottom of the map. So we'll see you in just a minute. Well, here we go, finally. So we have 3,500 litres of strawberries, 1,000 litres of lettuce, 400 litres of cake and 1,400 litres of eggs. So we'll see how much strawberries it takes. It's very slow to do this. I don't know why. Well, it's taken all the eggs and the strawberries, perfect. Have we got any cake? No, we don't. We should have fabric. We do. We have one pallet. Right, that's the bakery kind of topped up for now. Let's just quickly check. There we go. Where are we? Bakery. So it could have taken a few more strawberries, but that's all the strawberries we had. Eggs is fine. Butter we've now got producing, we've got sugar producing, and we can take down milks. Oh, we need to wait until it's down to about 1,000 litres before we take down any milk. Strawberries is probably going to take a while to come through that, so we'll just leave them both going. So sugar and butter is now being produced. We can activate clothes. There's only 21 litres left, but I'm going to go and put that in now. I need to zoom in for this bit. That was way too close. Should really unhook the trailer to do this, but that'll be okay. So yeah, I really need to start thinking about the slurry tank and what we're going to be doing with that, because it's getting quite full. Still about just under 30,000 litres left capacity wise in the cow barn. But I don't want to always be sitting completely full all the time and then having to spend $5,000 just to rent one bit of equipment to put it out on the field. It just seems a bit pointless. We can afford the 5,000, but I really don't want to be doing that every time. And if we've got more cows, we're going to have a lot more slurry. I don't know what the capacity of the bigger cow pasture we're looking at. About 240 cows, so I'm imagining it's going to be about 500,000 litres in there, but I've never used it, I don't know, so we're just going to have to find out when the day comes that we get the cow barn. What have we got here? Just one pallet of chocolate. Right, chocolate's not going to be sold, so lettuce and cake. Let's have a quick check. Lettuce is here, 870, 890. That's the other end of the map though, and it's only one pallet. So yeah, campground restaurant for lettuce and cake. I'm way past it. Yep. 3,540 is a farm shop. So cakes at the farm shop and then campground restaurant for our lettuce. So let's do a little time lapse and we'll get that done. We're going to have to do this the wrong way around, because if we drive head first in up there, it's going to probably sell the chocolate. So I think we're going to hold on to the chocolate until next year, or when the price gets good. I think it's December, January time I think it is. Well, that's 1,000 litres of lettuce going in there. There's $1,400 for the cake. It was only 400 litres, so it's not a bad price. And $879 for 1,000 litres of lettuce. So not really much. I'm not sure, we're going to need to do fertiliser now, but let's check the store. Yeah, just the same as what it was before. Don't really want to be buying, ideally we shouldn't have bought this sprayer, but then again we can now do herbicide. But let's go jump in and fertilise our field. I don't remember how much it's going to take, but we do have a bit of manure sitting there. I think it's going to be quicker, just as easy if we just use solid fertiliser, to be honest. So we'll go and do that. I think that is going to be about it for today. So I'm just going to have to jump into tomorrow. We need to fertilise, we need to fertilise field 14 as well. Right, we'll go and do that. I need to swap. I need to put narrow tyres back on this tractor. No, I don't, that's a lie, because the crop is not, come on, there we go. The crop's not fully developed enough yet for that, so we'll get away with it. Right, we'll just dump this trailer, grab the fertiliser spreader. Hopefully there's enough in it, can't remember how much is in it now. And we'll get the eggs pre-loaded tonight, I think. We'll do that later on, so there's only a couple of pallets tomorrow. We'll just leave that there. And then we'll get the eggs sold tomorrow. Hopefully there's a good price first thing in the morning. But we'll do a little time lapse again, we'll get this done. And we'll see you in the morning. Before we go and do this, I've just noticed we desperately need fuel. So let's get this fueled up first, then we'll do the time lapse and we'll get on with the rest of today. Well, we've done field 17 now, and we're just in the middle, well, we're just away to start doing field 14. But I think the episode has run on long enough. I know we haven't posted one quite as quick as we had hoped. Work is actually getting really busy really quickly, so The next video, I'm not actually sure when we're going to get out, but I'm hoping to get it out within 2 weeks. Again, it's probably going to be a longer video, probably about 40 minutes. I was ideally hoping for 20-minute videos, but if they're not coming every, twice a week, then I don't see the point in you having to wait 2 weeks to get a 20-minute video. So I'm just going to make them a bit longer, maybe half hour, 40 minutes. Don't think I'm going to go much further than 40 minutes. But I'm going to try and pack in as much as I can into the episodes. This one's been quite a lot of talking. I don't know if you like that or if you prefer time lapses and music. But let me know in the comments what you think or what you prefer. And we can kind of go from there. But that'll do for this episode. We'll just finish off this field in a little time lapse, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you again in the next one very soon. Thanks for watching.